Hello everybody, you're welcome to Ezesta channel. Today I'll be talking about fashion tips. Yeah, before I actually delve into the word fashion tips, I would like to emphasize on the word fashion. What are the charismatic dogmas about fashion? What are the general perspective about fashion? And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't or you're just watching me for the first time. Thank you. For the charismatic dogmas, most of the charismatic believe fashion sense is the same thing as being worldly, which is not true. God has a lot of interest in the way you appear. You are God's image, yeah. You must reflect the glory and the beauty of God anywhere you are and anywhere you go. Christ must be seen in the way you dress, in the way you appear. You are a king and you are a queen. A king and a queen is being noticed with the way they dress in their mode of appearance and the mode of behavior. So it is very important you appear good to show God's glory and God's beauty anywhere you are. Yeah, Apostle Peter actually talk about the inward and the outward appearance in the scripture, saying we should not prioritize the outward appearance over the inward. But that one doesn't mean that we should neglect the outward appearance. The inward appearance is so much important, but the outward one too must not be neglected. That is very important. We must take note and watch out for it too. It is very important, and that is actually true because these days we've seen a lot of things. You see people dressing good and okay, that you cannot even take your eyes off them, and the next thing their reaction will blow you away with the way they react, which is not acceptable, and it is not the same thing, or it is the same thing or similar to be in Zen. So it is very important you take note of the inward and the outward appearance. Both are very important, but the inward is much more important. And the general view about fashion based on social media and blogs and wherever. So they believe fashion is the same thing as putting on trendy styles, exorbitant wears or clothing, and sometimes a lot of people go extra miles, being obsessed with the latest style or celebrity mode of wear without caring about the motive behind it. They are they are just after those things, after what is trending. They don't mind the way it looks or the way they appear. They just want to put it on, which is very wrong. Fashion is not all about that. Fashion is simply a style of dressing, and it is not only dressing but the way of behaving that is acceptable in a time and place, which is your behavior. It is important, like the aforementioned is very important in the society. Yeah, it is very important. And the way you look, it is also important. Know the clothes that you can put on to a place. Maybe you are going to church, you know the clothes that are acceptable. You are going to party, know the one that you are going to market, clothes that you can wear at home. All these things, they are very important, and you must take note of them. Dress the way you want people to address you. It is very important. Don't put on clothing that are cheap. Don't put clothes that are cheap or that reveal your cleavage, that is above the thigh. Clothes that would make people to take you too cheap or take you for granted. And another thing, love your body, love the way you look, love your everything about you, love your body shape. Don't try to imitate what they are posting on social media. Yeah, if you want to do some workout, it is fine. You want to exercise, you want to maintain your posture, you want to maintain your shape and all, it's okay, it is cool. But don't try to imitate or trying to have a, yeah, no, all those things sometimes are not true. Love the way God made you. It is very important. Maintain your skin color. Don't try to bleach. Black is a beauty on its own. If you don't know, dress in the way and manner you want people to address you. It is very important. And now I'll be mentioning and sharing with you the few fashion tips. Yeah, I'll be talking about clothing. Yeah, that's very important. Know the clothing that are okay and acceptable for you. I've mentioned this before. Put on a neat and clean clothes, and always iron them. Oh yes, before putting them on, make sure they are well ironed. Stop putting them on a thundering clothes. No, it's very important. And wear clothes that befit you, like clothes that are smart on you. Don't put on oversized, and don't put on a tight clothes that will make you uncomfortable. Yeah, that is very important. And for the ladies, put on a lingerie that comfortable with you and they are okay. Like, know the kind of color, know the color you'll be putting on, not putting on pink lingering under a white top. It is so that it will not be showing, it will be transparent. All these things you must take note. And no color combination. Don't match everything back. No. Know how to match colors together. And the second thing is your hair. Yeah, your hair is what people will notice about it. It's very important. For male, put on a good haircut. Female, put on your hair is always neat and clean. Good, maintain it. Very good. It is very important. According to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 15, your hair is your glory. Your hair is your beauty. Yeah. You must reflect and show it that your glory. And for those that used to put on scarf all times and always do, it's also part of charismatic dogmas. I don't know the motive behind it. I don't know, but according to my own research and according to the scripture, it is when you pray, it is when you are prophesying, that is when you should cover your hair to honor God. Yeah, that's what I know about it. But you are not praying, you are not in church, probably you are at home, you are covering your hair. There are sometimes you cover it just to maybe with bonnet to cover away from rust and from water and all from dust. It is okay, but when you are going out, I don't think it is necessary to put it on when you are not praying or prophesying. That the main reason is to honor God. That's what I know. And those that used to put on bonnet 24, like putting on bonnet, you are going out, you are putting on bonnet. It is not okay, because bonnet is trending does not make it acceptable everywhere you go. It is a kind of like being, I don't want to be sarcastic, but you all actually understand what I'm saying. So always allow hair to enter your hair, so that when you open it, it will not be bringing out cum smell. So allow hair to enter your hair, put on a good, and your hair is your glory and your beauty. Please be cool. And the next thing is your nails. Your nails should always kept clean, neat. Maintain your nails neat and clean. It is very important. People will also notice that on you. Very important. And another thing, your footwear. Your footwear is very, very, very important. Put on a clean, neat, good, and shoes that are comfortable with you. Stop putting on oversized or too tight shoes. Yeah, they are very bad. And those that put on heels and you cannot carry, just learn how to do that. It's very important. If you want to, it's okay. So very important, your footwear, and always polish them. Yeah, always make them clean. And it is sometimes, like most especially, your shoes are being noticed when you are coming down from. That's the first thing people will see when you are coming down from a car. So it is very important they are clean and neat. That is very important. So all other things are just additional. So those are I've mentioned the major and important. Your clothing, your hair, and your footwear, they are very important. Dress the way and manner you want people to address you. Don't dress to look cheap. Don't dress to expose you. The major and the primary reason of putting on clothing is to cover our nakedness, and the second reason is fashion. That's all. Number one, cover your nakedness. Number two, for fashion. That is all. So our own fashion is to reflect God's glory, God's beauty, to feel God's glory upon us, to reflect God's beauty. That is all. So thank you for watching till end. God bless you, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you.